Hello and welcome to week 3 of Monster October. Oh, don't watch this, don't watch this. Don't watch that.
Bayonetta.
And welcome to... Yeah, the Bayonetta, probably one of the more underground titles that came out 1 or 2 years ago for PS3 and 360. Unfortunately, it did have a few bugs where the loading times on the PS3 were extremely long, but luckily they pretty much solved all those problems for the Wii U version, so... Let's press the plus button to start, and I have absolutely no files here on this one. It has continued because I started up to make sure there were no problems with the recording. So without further ado, let's go into new game. Now this game does have pretty lengthy cutscenes, but they're pretty well done. Well, you will see. So let's just get started. You will not be able to continue. Yes, I am fine with that. There is easy where you automatically dodge attacks that are coming, but we're going to stay on normal because it's a key part of the game. And we're going to go straight into the action once we get here. Now, usually on the screen, you would be able to practice your combos while everything is loading up. But because we're just starting the game, we don't have Bayonetta available in here just yet. Now, the story is a little bit weird, but once you get played through both games, it forms a complete story. And yeah. So yeah, straight into the action. Now, the good part is that here...
There once existed 2 European clans who served as overseers of history for the powers that be. The Umbra Witches, dwellers of the darkness, and the Lumen Sages, controllers of the light. The clans paid each other great respect, and their efforts to maintain the balance between them defended the just passage of time. Yet one day, that balance was toppled. The once harmonious clans fell into disagreement and stoked the flames of hatred against each other, resulting in an era of strife. The conflict between the Umbra and the Lumen threw all of Europe into a chaotic loop of battle, ambush, assassination, and casualty. It was truly a gruesome war. Despite the tremendous radiance of God shining upon them, the Lumen Sages were gradually weakened by the assault of the secretive Dark Witches. Years after the balance was lost, the war had ended in the Umbra Witches' favor.
So yeah, that is basically the very vague background that they tell you about the game. And yes, that is a twin-headed angel dragon monster thing in the background that is launching fireballs at us.
Fearing the witch's dark abilities, humans began to condemn the remaining Umbra. They launched the witch hunts, rounding up battle-weary witches with little resistance and subjugating those who wished to continue the struggle. Human faith in the miracles of their god pushed the witch hunts further, and soon the Umbra Witches, keepers of the darkness, were extinguished from the earth. All but one.
So yeah, if you have no idea what is going on, yeah, that is how the game is supposed to start. Completely fluorescent. And now we are going to go into one of those extremely long, lengthy cutscenes. So once it starts, I will see you once it is over. It is quite long, but it does have a lot of character to it, so... So yeah, that is how angels are made, apparently. And yes, we can change costumes. That is one of the things that this game has going for it on the Wii U now. So we are going to start up this file, since I don't have one, because I never played it, because I played it when it first came out. So, if we click R1, we can go to costume change, and we have 3 available right now, because it's the special Wii U version. We have one for Peach, one for Daisy, and one for Link. Now, later on, and one for Samus, actually. Later on in the game, we can actually get one. These two actually change the way the game is played. Here you actually have a sword and shield, and here you can actually charge up the cannon instead of constantly shooting your gun. But I'm going to stay with the default costume, just so you get an idea of what the game actually is like. Return chapter select, yes. So I was saying, as you go through the game, you start collecting halos, and with those halos you can buy a lot of stuff, including extra costumes. My favorite ones being the Star Fox costume, because in Bayonetta 2 they actually change up one of the levels. Instead of riding some kind of jet and doing the normal jet things, you actually get into an R-Wing and go all Star Fox on the game. So yeah, that happens. So without further ado, we are going to go to chapter select and get the... Actually, nope. Go back and start, and I will see you once the cutscene is over. After this little bit of loading, it looks like a little bit of loading here, but it was a lot worse on the PS3 version, so we can just be thankful that it's not nearly as bad as it used to be. So anyway, and yes, we could eventually run around and practice our combos here, but not yet.
It looks like Humpty Dumpty's taking his last fall. Even old Eggman the Destroyer gets scrambled in the end, right? You know, I still don't get why the hell you dragged me out here for these things. I just drop off the merchandise. Hey, bet you can't guess what today is. Reading the good Lord's book ain't gonna do much. People been waiting for this asshole to get whacked for ages. Please. Hell, look around. There's no love lost for old Humpty Dumpty. But you gotta keep the outfit happy. We don't take care of him, they take care of us. And I prefer my shoes made out of rubber, not concrete. But hey, it's that kind of town. Without good-hearted souls like us to put these bastards 6 feet under, where'd society be? Of course, the pay's not bad either. Jesus, you really get into this shit, don't you? If it were me, I'd be praying he ends up barbecued. Or at least sunny side up. You can keep praying, but the only way this guy's meeting the Lord is if God's hungry for breakfast. Speaking of hungry, we done here? My kids are baking me a birthday cake tonight. Cute little fuckers, I tell you what. Well then, adios. What the fuck? They're here? For this douchebag? Ah! I hate this damn light. I can't see a thing. Oh! But they're there, ain't they? You hearing me? You can see them, can't you?
I see them. They are instruments of God, descending upon his heavenly rays to earth.
Oh my God!
Dear Lord, grant us guidance, and keep safe the souls of our loved ones for all eternity. You look tired. Let me tuck you in.
Forgive me, Hitman! I didn't mean all that Humpty-Dumpty shit! I swear!
Next time you want me hands on me, you better make sure I'm dead. Now move out the way.
Whoa, Dad!
If it ain't my good buddy Enzo, how about you get out of here? You die, and I'm gonna have to go back in that hole chasing after the money you want.
Do you naughty little angels deserve a good spanking?
Bayonetta! to the work. That was your last call. No more shots from me, Bayonetta.
As long as there's music, I'll keep on dancing.